I was a college kid who thought I had it all figured out, and unfortunately, I started abusing substances so I could be myself and be able to socialize comfortably. Unfortunately, that took me down a really dark path, and it really, really did tear my relationship with my parents apart. It's something that I didn't realize at the time until I got sober, that I realized the damage that I had really done. It was a very hard decision to leave college, but I had to stop. I had to stop what I was doing. Going to treatment is not an easy choice. The first couple days, first couple weeks are difficult, but it's extremely rewarding what you can accomplish if you just continue down that path and you really listen to the advice that people are giving you at treatment. So I stayed at Demeter House for about 30 days. I was really hesitant to be there at first, but then toward the end, the bonds and the connection that I made with the women and the staff there, I was really scared to leave. But luckily, I did go to a step-down program after National Capital, and I haven't looked back since. Without NCTR, I don't know where I would be. Journaling has helped me a lot in my recovery. It's helped me put all these clouds, all these thoughts into words on paper. If I can write it, then I can fight it, right? I mean, your odds of recovery, long-term recovery, are a lot higher when you do continue care at the PHP, IOP, OP level. It's something that I would recommend to anyone to do, because the longer you stay in treatment, the better your odds and the better your quality of life long-term. I just knew that I wanted to help people. So coming and working at NatCap has been something that, I mean, the stars just aligned the way they did. And it's something that I'm very, very, very grateful to be a part of. I am very thankful for what National Capital has done for me.
What originally brought me to NatCap was the court system. I had gotten a second DWI, and the court ordered me into treatment. I was hospitalized a couple times due to alcohol poisoning and withdrawals, and had to be detoxed. And my doctor actually told me when he went over my charts, he said, you were very close to not making it. That was really a wake-up call. When I came it was Phoenix House, I went through all the levels of care, and then stayed in the outpatient treatment. I could tell that the people there really understood addiction and knew how to treat it. To anyone who's new in recovery, I would say just do the work. It's difficult, but it really is worth it. It may not feel like it at first, but if you stick with it, it really is worth the effort in so many ways. Life is pretty good. So I work for a company. We are an audio video systems integrator. I was very close to losing that job in my active addiction. I knew I needed to recover, and I knew I needed help. And NatCap was there, and they taught me how to deal with this addiction. National Capital was instrumental in saving my life.
I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was 56 years old. I'd been drinking and doing drugs pretty much the majority of my life. I looked at myself in the mirror one night after drinking all night and using cocaine, and I actually looked into my own eyes for the first time, I think, in my life. Like, actually looked into my own soul. And it was ugly. Over the years, I went to 10 different detoxes. It wasn't until I got to National Capital that I really buckled down and actually threw myself into the program, into the not just what they were teaching me, but the AA program, which I had known about for probably almost 40 years now, because I went to my first AA meeting in 1986. It definitely takes strength. Now you're gonna make me want to cry, because I get emotional sometimes when I feel that strength. I can help make important decisions today where in the past I didn't want to make them. Not that I probably couldn't, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with it. Today I deal with it by talking it out with someone or getting it out in a meeting. My treatment was 28 days. I went to 2 meetings the day I got out. National Capital treatment was very instrumental in my success. I feel very satisfied, and I have more peace in my life now than I've ever had. After not having a valid driver's license since 2017, I actually got my license back. I'm back at home with my family. I'm working as a handyman. I'm very thankful to National Capital for all the support that they've given me, and when I was there and while I've been out.